Hey guys, or fellow Wolvians, something like that. I definitely appreciate all you guys, all the likes and subscribes. Don't forget to check out down below. There's lots of offers and things that you might find as a good benefit to you. This video is going to be about the promissory note. Okay, some people call it an LPN, or little stands for little promissory note. It's identical to the negotiable instrument. What is a negotiable instrument? That's the corporation's term or word for any contractual obligation written up with standard formats such as, um, who is the loan issuer, who is the receiver, and then you're going to have terms in there and such. Okay, so same as a promissory note. What can you do with a promissory note? All right, a promissory note is the same as an IOU, okay? And you can give any person an IOU. Now, what you write in there determines how it's going to be executed. So, in your IOU or promissory note or negotiable instrument, however you call it, if you tell that person that, hey, I will work for you moving stones to pay off this car, that's what it is. That is a legal note. It's like a check without actually being a check. It's because it's, like I said, check is more so their word. Um, but anyway, I mean, I guess negotiable instrument is as well. But when you use any of these, okay, you're going to put your specifics on there. I would suggest looking up the term negotiable instruments, how to write a promissory note. Things that you want to do is you don't want to copy somebody else's materials exactly. Copy the format, put your own logos and name and information. If it's within a private, like you to somebody else, you can put in whatever you basically want. If you're going to consider it a negotiable instrument, you have to kind of follow guidelines. But what can they pay off? They can literally pay off pretty much anything. I technically they're mostly used for debts, okay? Because a debt really means that you've acquired some physical property and you wish to pay it off. So most of these apply towards debts. Some people have tried to buy things like at stores or whatever else with them. It doesn't really go over too well because most of them don't know the ins and outs of how to accept it. There's ways around that too. But in general, in like educational purposes, people have used this for, like school and, loans or collections, um, they went online, got their own template, put in their own information, name, numbers, colors, dates, family crests, and then they send them to the CFOs of the company or institution, the head VPs, attention to Mr. So and so of the you know um, something RS corporation, whatever. People have paid you know some state departments, whatever. Some people have tried to pay off their cable bill. It doesn't really work so well because they don't know. Okay, some people have just sent them into like as a regular bill. They don't know. The lower level functionaries don't know. No offense to those people working hard, but they don't know. The CEOs, CFOs, VPs, your upper general managers, they know what it is and they know what to do with it. Some may not. Not everybody knows these things. Okay, there's people even, well, let's just say, technically, hypothetically, the IRS. There's people in there that, unless they're a VP or higher, they don't know all of the ins and outs. So if you send it to somebody who's not one of those people, they don't know what it is. But don't send these things with like federal numbers, because that is owned by the feds and they will nab you. Okay, so don't do it. Don't be that guy, and don't bring my name up in it because my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. This is for educational purposes. Um, some people who have done these things and researched how to do them the correct way, because they are not illegal, have paid off their things. And some people who have done it messy, a shortcut way, included some federal numbers, copied some stuff, that they weren't supposed to copyright, and whatever else, have gotten into a lot of trouble. Okay, so don't be that person. If you're going to do any of this stuff, do your own research thoroughly. Okay? And don't just buy something from somebody because they said it. Like, hey, this will get you through. Okay, you need to really learn this so that if they come and question you, you can have your ledger that shows your promissory note, or negotiable instrument, your custom made number in sequential order of this is what you did to this party on this date for this amount, just like a checkbook. Okay, you have to have that kind of stuff in there. So you have to learn the stuff. You have to breathe it if you're going to use it. Don't use it if you're not. Don't attempt to do this stuff if you're not going to do it the right way and learn it. I've done it for years, so I know all the ins and outs of it. And no, I'm not going to do it, for anybody who asks. I as much as I wouldn't mind making some money off of, people, that's just not me. It's not my way. Okay. I do this to put out education for you, for you people, fellow people, wolves, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, YouTubians, so that it can help you. All right. But if you want to know this, you have to know it like I do, and you have to do your own research. Okay. Don't just buy somebody's stuff. You don't have to. You can make your own. Sit down at the computer, look up how to create my own negotiable instrument, my own promissory note, whatever you're trying to do, my own IOU. Make it yours. Look up the rules of your state to find out what's legal about a promissory note or negotiable instrument in my state. Okay? Do these things. So, but yes, have they been used successfully? Have they been, all that stuff? Yes, I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to mention the bank because it's a private thing. But I did send, actually I did it 2 times, and I won't mention which particular state I was in at that particular point in time, but I was able to pay off things that, let's just call them taxes, with them. Some people have contacted the IRS and done a payment this way, and some other people have done other things. I personally have also done, what was it? I paid off a loan to a particular bank. That's where I was going with my original story. Sorry. And just to validate this information for myself to see if it actually worked, I overpaid by $100 because I was like, what are they going to do with that? Oh, that if they accept it as a payment and they have it, then technically they've got extra money in there that belongs to me. So let's just see what happens. And, right hand to God, about 2 or 3 months later, I got 2 separate checks back for $50 each. And I had no idea, like, why are they sending me money? I owe them money. It's because they accepted it and they monetized it and they sent me the difference. Ain't that some? So this stuff is real, people. Believe what you want to believe. The trolls out there are always going to have what they have to say. That's all right. I love you guys too, because you know what? You can hate us, but it still makes us famous. All right. Bad publicity is still good publicity. So, and for those trolls out there who maybe don't like some aspects of my video, that's okay. Go out there and be positive. Put your own information out there. Do your own thing. Hell, copy my videos using your own stuff, correcting me, and do something. At least you're making a positive change in your life. All right. For the rest of you awesome do-gooders out there, I definitely appreciate you guys for watching the video this long, supporting and subscribing to the channel. Feel free to use any of my information. I even found some of my stuff on a Facebook group that I belong in recently, so that was crazy. And I didn't put it there. I had to like my own video because whatever. Some people say I guess it's like you can't really like your own videos, but I did, whatever. But I didn't place it there. Somebody else did, and I was just like, wow. Some people were talking about it. It's kind of funny to see their reactions. Most people liked it. Some people didn't. They argued about it. I'm not here to cause arguments or controversy. I'm just trying to help you people get woke to some of this stuff so that you don't have to live this stress. Because like I said, I went through all of this and then some. And I had to fight for... I refused to file for bankruptcy when I was going through bad stuff. My father passed away and his credit stuff went onto my stuff. I... tricked off some money when I was young and dumb in college with my credit cards and stuff, got into all this stuff, and I had to find a way. So for those people who don't believe that this stuff works, that's fine. It doesn't. But for those people who are looking for that way out, I'm putting you on the path. All right. So But what I will say is, I'll throw you this tidbit. If you guys do create your own and you want a little bit of help or advice, I do offer the consultation number and information down there, and we can go at it that way. But I will personally not make the file for you, and because then I'm involved in that level. But I can provide some consultation on format and style, color, whatever else, positioning of things you may or may not want to include, for the information provided down in the description box. That's about as much as I can do by staying over here in my state. All right, so that's about it, guys. That's the last information I have really on a promissory note. I got you guys on the path, and hey, the wolf is out. So take care. I appreciate each and every one of yous, and tell somebody in your family that you love them, and just hug somebody, even if you're fighting and arguing with them, because you never know what the day brings. And hey, man, just why not? Be that bigger person. Take that high road. All right. Tired of all this negative news and people doing bad stuff and whatever else, man. Make that change, even if it's you one time. It doesn't take everybody, you know what I mean? It can take one tiny rock in the right place inside of the space shuttle, and the whole thing gets messed up. You know what I mean? So don't be that rock. All right, just be your own person and stay positive and much as you can. And hey, if you get down and depressed, that's okay too. Be there, but don't stay there. All right, feel me? Take care, guys. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your lives. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe. Feel free to share this on wherever you feel necessary. And I'll talk to you later. More videos coming.